Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Arsenal Football Manager series. It is FM21 release day. I hope that you guys are all having fun with the game and managing to get a little bit of release day time on there. Let me know down in the comments who you are managing this season. And of course, if you do enjoy today's episode, make sure you drop a nice big like on there for us. Subscribe to the channel as well if you are new. There are loads of people watching at the moment that are not subscribed. So press that subscribe button. Remember to tick the notification bell. It will let you know every single time I upload. Now we are at the 2nd of February 2021. The transfer window has just closed. And as you can see, we've made a new signing. Dominik Szoboszlai is in from RB Salzburg. He's cost us 28 million and it could potentially go up to 35 million pounds. But I kept looking at him and I'm thinking, he's going to be a great player. He's only 20 years old. He's a wonder kid. We'll primarily play him probably from the right-hand side, I would have thought, on the left here and there. But we just need to continue to develop him. He's going to be an absolutely fantastic player for us. Lots of you guys in the comments told me to sign him, and I have taken your advice. I cannot wait to use him. He has made an appearance off the bench in our last game, and he had a good chance. He didn't score a goal, though. Now, we've also had some sales. The big one, Mesut Ozil has left to join Wolves. Finally, we have got him out of the club and partly off the wage bill. I actually put this out on Twitter because he's gone to Wolves for something like 2.2 million and we are paying quite a chunk of his wages. I think it's like 120,000 or something like that. And the question that I asked was, is that just until his contract ends at Arsenal, which is in the summer? If it is, I'm fine with that. He's only on 52,000 a week, so I think that probably is the case, you know, and we've literally chopped off 2/3 of his wages for the next 6 months, which is absolutely fantastic. So he's now a Wolves player. Good luck to him there. I hope he does well. I really do. Now, in terms of some other transfer news, so transfers and loans, Saliba, who we couldn't really get into our side. He is going to be a really good player for us, the 19-year-old French centre-back, but I wanted to get him a little bit more football, so he's gone out to Huesca on loan for the season. Carl Jacob Hein has gone on loan to Aldershot. Joel Hidero has gone to Newcastle for 750,000. And we've also sent Gabriel Martinelli on loan. I know you keep guys saying to me in the comments about Martinelli, but he's another one a little bit like Saliba. I've got big plans for him next season. So he's gone out on loan to Montpellier in France. That happened on deadline day. He's literally just come back to fitness. That's why he's not played for us this season. He was out for like the first 4 months of the season. So he's gone over there. I want him to get some game time. He's going to be down as a regular starter, so he should get that, and he can come back to us strong next season. Now, in other transfer news, we have got 3 players who are going to be leaving at the end of their contract. Matt Macey will join Inter Miami in the summer. Mustafi is going to go to Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Osir Tutu is going to go to Paderborn in Germany as well. I just couldn't really find anything for this guy. His attributes are actually really good. His physicals are great, but I'm looking at his age at 22 as well. I know he's still a young player, but I'm just thinking that we can find better backups. You know, we've got Maitland-Niles, we've got Tierney. I can't see Osir Tutu getting in the side, so we've let him go to Paderborn. Now, one player that did not leave, and this guy is rapidly becoming a little bit of a pain in the backside, is Alexandre Lacazette. We had an offer from AC Milan, 24 million. We accepted it. He just flat out rejected the contract for them. He's got absolutely no intention of leaving this club, which is really annoying because we can't get him in there. We've got Edouard, we've got Aubameyang, we've got Nketiah. He's simply not going to play for us this season. I'm actually going to move him to the under-23s. He can go and play for them. So since we last met then, which were the games against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup semi-final and the FA Cup third round where we lost to Brighton, we have played 4 games off camera, and it's been a little bit of mixed results, to be honest. We lost against Leicester City by 2-1. Harvey Barnes and Jamie Vardy scoring the goals for them. Aubameyang did get us an equaliser on the hour, but we had a little bit of an FA Cup hangover. We weren't good enough, but luckily for us, we bounced back against Palace. Two-goal win. Aubameyang in the 57th minute. Thomas Partey scoring in the 93rd minute. And then we went to Craven Cottage, Fulham. Odsonne-Edouard got his first goal for us in the 88th minute. Another double from Aubameyang, but I've got to show you this goal from Mitrovic. It's absolutely ridiculous. Leno has been amazing for us all season, but this was just inexcusable. He really got some grief off me for this one. So I don't quite know what's gone on here. Leno's got the ball in his hands. He's going to roll it out to Gabriel, and he just rolls it straight past him. Mitrovic knocking it in to give Fulham a 1-goal lead. But I had to show you that. It was just pure calamity from Leno, a guy that's been absolutely stellar in goal for us this season. But we then went to Sheffield United, and it was a pretty poor performance, to be honest, in that game. Nicolas Pepe gave us the lead in the 50th minute. Billy Sharp equalised for the Blades, though, just 9 minutes later. We did bring on Szoboszlai with about half an hour to go for his first game. He did have a chance, which was a header, right towards the end of the game. Could have won it for us, but unfortunately, that wasn't to be the case. Today, we've got 2 big games in the Premier League. Man City at the Emirates Stadium, Everton at Goodison Park. In terms of the league table at this moment in time, after those results, we're still sat in third. We've got a game in hand over everybody around us, so if we win that, we could go joint second with Liverpool. We'd actually leapfrog them because we've got a better goal difference. But Man City are absolutely flying at the top of the Premier League. They're on a 21-game unbeaten run. Haven't lost a game this season, so it's going to be a big ask for us in our first game against them today. So I think that catches us up on all the news. Let's get into our first game against Man City. This is the team that we are going with. Leno starts in goal. Tierney, Gabriel, Holding and Bellerin at the back. El Neni, Ceballos and Partey in central midfield. Pepe on the right. Aubameyang up top. And Dominic Szoboszlai does make his full debut on that left-hand side. We've got 1 or 2 injuries still in camp. Chambers currently out injured for 12 days to 3 weeks. Kolasinac out for a couple of days with the flu. Darun just coming back from injury. Reece Nelson not quite there yet, so those guys are going to miss out in today's game against Man City. On the bench, we've got Luiz, Maitland-Niles, Saka, Xhaka, Willian, Nketiah and Odsonne-Edouard. I'm sure we will see Odsonne-Edouard make one of his first appearances on camera today as well. So let's submit that team, and let's have a look at the side that Man City are going to put out there. So there is the City side. Ederson, Cancelo, Diaz, Stones, Ake, Fernandinho, De Bruyne, Foden, Silva, Sterling and Sergio Aguero. Can we end their unbeaten run of 21 games? We have been extremely good at home this season, so I've got high hopes for us today. To be honest, I would take a draw against Man City. They're an absolutely phenomenal side. So first chance of the game. Looks as though it's going to go to City in the 22nd minute. Here's Phil Foden. Tries to find his man on the edge of the box, and he does so. Here's Raheem Sterling, and he tucks it in the bottom right-hand corner. City lead after just 22 minutes. Sterling 16th of the season. Well, that's not ideal, is it? Really not the ideal start for us. I do feel like we're missing Darun, you know. I cannot wait until we get him back in the side. But a chance here with Pepe on the edge of the box. Goes down under a tackle from Nathan Ake. The referee's going to sort VAR. I think this could be a penalty to us. The check is over. The penalty is given. And I think it's going to be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang who will take it. He has scored an abundance of goals for us this season. Can he find another one? Yes, he can. Bottom left-hand corner, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, 20th goal of the season. You just can't ignore this man. He's absolutely phenomenal. That's exactly the sort of comeback we've needed. Second half is now underway, and we've got the ball with Szoboszlai. We've not really seen him too much today. In towards Thomas Partey, who will try and find a gap to drive forward. Finds Pepe, who won us that penalty. Skips round one man. Lays in Aubameyang, and it's 2-1 to Arsenal. Straight away from the second half restart. Not even a minute on the clock before the ball hits the net. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is saying to me, look, boss, I am still the man. He's got Odsonne-Edouard on the bench, kind of breathing down his neck. Lovely ball through from Pepe. And Aubameyang with the finish. Those two combine once again. This would be a really big result for us if we can win here, but there's a long way to go yet. Just 50 minutes in, and City coming forward again with João Cancelo on this right-hand side. Great tackle from Tierney, but Cancelo's going to get it back to De Bruyne, and he finds Cancelo once again as they head in towards the box. Great tackle at the... that's never a penalty. He's never going to give a penalty for that, surely. He's won the ball. Come on, ref, you've got to turn this over. That can't be a penalty. He's spending so much time over there as well. And he's awarded it. How is that a penalty? He clearly won the ball. That's an absolute disaster. We need Leno to pull something out here now. So it's going to be taken by Kevin De Bruyne. And he finds the bottom right-hand corner. 2 apiece at the Emirates Stadium. But I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments. For me, it's never a penalty in a million years. So we've just made a change. We've taken off Thomas Partey because he's getting a bit tired. We've actually moved Szoboszlai into central midfield. And we've brought on Willian for Thomas Partey. He will move to the left-hand side. Is there going to be a late winner? Pepe trying to get onto that, but City just nick it off them and they will come forward with Phil Foden. Is there going to be a late winner in this game? Foden continues to carry the ball. Pepe does really well there, though, at the back and manages to get the ball back to Leno. Here's Szoboszlai in that central midfield. Finds Kieran Tierney and then finds the substitute Willian. He's got lots of players around him. I'm not sure how he's going to wriggle out of this, but he's still got it. And he's found a cross, and Aubameyang almost gets himself a hat-trick. Edouard is on for Pepe. We've moved Willian over to the right, Aubameyang to the left, and Edouard up top. But that is going to be full-time and a 2-2 draw at the Emirates Stadium. I thought we did all right. You know, we've actually just shaded it in terms of XG. And I don't think that penalty that De Bruyne ended up scoring is a penalty in a million years. I feel a little bit hard done by there. But 2-2 final result. I do love some of the little updates on full release, you know. Even just little things like this. When you get to the post-match screen and all the stands are empty. I think that's absolutely amazing. I love it. So Premier League-wise, that keeps us third in the table. Still a game in hand. But Liverpool won their game against Everton. They beat them by 3-0, so they push away from us a little bit. In terms of 5th position, where Man United are, we're 5 points ahead of them at the moment. Obviously, of course, if we do win that game in hand, that can move to 8 points. But the season's really kicking in now, 21 games in. So second of the 2 games today, then, we're off to Goodison Park to take on Everton. This is the side that we're putting out there. So we're going Leno, the same back 4 that drew against Man City. El Neni, Xhaka comes into the team in place of Ceballos alongside Thomas Partey. Aubameyang's actually going to start from the left this time. Pepe on the right. And the first time you will see Odsonne Edouard. He plays up top. David Luiz, Maitland-Niles, Saka. Martin de Roon is in the squad today on the bench. Willian and Nketiah and Szoboszlai all on the substitutes bench. Callum Chambers coming back from injury. There was an injury in the game against Man City. Picked up by Ceballos. He will return to full training tomorrow. Mustafi won't make it. Iliev unregistered, back from loan. So this is the side that we are going with. Let's get ourselves a win in today's episode. Come on, Arsenal. Everton have actually got Vinicius Jr. in their starting lineup. They've got a really good side. They currently occupy 6th in the Premier League. There is Vinicius Jr. down next to where Hector Bellerin is. But Bellerin pumps it forward, finds Pepe. I'd love to see a goal for Edouard today. Pepe's got to do this all on his own, though. Gets into the box, finds the ball, and Aubameyang is at the back post to tap in his 22nd goal of the season. It doesn't matter where we play Aubameyang, whether we play him up top, whether we play him from the left. We've played him from the left numerous times, and he still manages to find the net. He's comfortably our top goal scorer this season, finds his man napping at the back, and gives us a lead in under 5 minutes. This is exactly the sort of start that we wanted, because Everton are a really good side. Can we find a second? Ball in from Tierney, cleared by Allen, and only down to Mason Holgate. They've got Godfrey at the back as well. Good player. Well done by Hector Bellerin, though. Finds Pepe again on this right-hand side. He's really coming into his own at the moment, Pepe. Knocks it back to El Neni, who finds Bellerin on this right-hand side. Can he drive into the box? He gets tackled in the end by Digne, and they clear it to Vinicius Jr. Chance for us again, though, with Pepe from the free kick. Whipped in, finds Rob Holding at the back post. Not the best camera angle, but Rob Holding grabs his first goal for Arsenal this season and gives us a 2-0 lead on 26 minutes. This is a tough game today. You know, I really wasn't sure how we were going to be predicted to get on in this match, but so far, we've been absolutely unbelievable. The boys have done everything we've asked of them, and we've given ourselves a real chance to pick up all 3 points. Come on, can we find a third just before half-time? Everton pump it away. only as far as Gabriel. He finds El Neni. Great ball out wide to Tierney, who drives into the box. He manages to get round his man. He's still got it, Tierney. And I think we're looking at a possible penalty. I was a bit confused about what was going on. The referee's going over to the monitor, though. And it is going to be a penalty to us. And it's probably, yeah, it is. It'll be Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Chance to get his second goal of the game. And an opportunity to put us 3-0 up before half-time. And he scores. Absolutely incredible. We are flying. Absolutely flying. Brilliant first half performance from us here. So I've just said to the boys at half-time, absolutely delighted with the performance. We need to keep it going. Just noticed Everton have taken off James Rodriguez and they've brought on former Arsenal player Alex Iwobi. We'll need to keep an eye on him. Chance for Everton, though. It's going to be Luca Digne. Finds Keane, and they've tapped it in at the back post from Godfrey. That is not what we want to see. So we have just made 2 changes to the team. Darun and Szoboszlai are on. And there's Rob Holding again. Szoboszlai's come on for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. We don't need to risk him now, so we're going to give him a rest on that left-hand side. Edouard will continue up front. I really want to see him get a goal today. Pepe's looking a bit tired, so we'll make our final change and we'll bring on Willian. He's been amazing for us this season, but it's looking like we're going to get all 3 points. And there we go. That will do it. Really good performance from us. Everton got back into it a little bit in the second half. We'll do outstretched arms. Well done, lads. That was a good win. And we just await the media reaction. But really, really good performance from the boys. So there we go then. We are all caught up in terms of the league table. You know, we've still played a game less than some teams. Did Man United lose? It looks as though we're... Oh, no, we've just caught up on games with them. We're now level with games that we've played with Man United. So we are 8 points clear of Man United in 5th place. Leeds having a great season. Really doing well. So the 2 wins that we got against them were big. But we've reached 50 points. 5 points behind Liverpool, who are on great form at the moment. Man City still top the table on 57 points. But really good episode. I'm pleased with how things have gone today. We will play the Spurs game, the first leg of the Europa League knockout away from home against Zenit and Wolves, all off camera. And then we will come back in episode 9 for a big one. The second leg against Zenit St. Petersburg at the Emirates Stadium. Big chance for us to get through to the next round of the Europa League. And we'll also play Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. We've beaten Liverpool 3 times this season. Community Shield and twice in the Premier League. Can we make it 4 and get ourselves some more silverware for the trophy cabinet? But guys, that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure you drop a like on today's video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.